the idlest man on the planet. Yeah, I own the title. In an office of puppets, my stillness is vital. While you're scheduling meetings to schedule a plan, this is a duck, tell it the ghost in the server, the one master plan. Got an invite to your plastic party, a feast of pretenders. Saw your stories online, you're all top contenders. Kings and queens of the hustle, crowns made of glass. I hit decline on the invite, I think I'll just pass. You're a sheep in the flock bar, ain't bout your deadline. I'm the outcast who knows that you're just killing time. Your calendar looks pretty, but your smile screams weary. You wear busy like karma, but it's hanging on you flimsy.
So your phone's blowing up, is that the new trend? Or is busy the excuse you used to dodge a real friend? Let me ask you straight up, no need to be fake. How much weight can that smiling mask actually take?
You're so busy, t-shirt of gold, factory of flags, that's all you're about. I'd rather be hated for telling the truth than look up as a faking my goddamn youth. Is so busy, living the lie. I've been so damn free, I'm afraid I could die. Hide from the silence.
Let's be direct, now my tongue is a weapon, my mind is the edge. So watch where you're stepping, you say you're swamped, but your eyes are so vacant. Your hustle's just running from feelings adjacent. Oh, that hustle looks risky when you joy self-pity. I live in the gritty, but your biggie city flex feels tiny. I see the strings on your back, the stage of your peers. You're a Roy on the second firming my fears. I don't need your approval, your heart or your light. Just drop the damn act for 1 second of life. But the silence gets loud when I'm all on my own. Is this brutal honesty worth being alone? My intelligence sees every crack in their face, but this freedom is a cold empty space. You brag until you're dizzy, still feel guilty inside. Yeah, I'm scared that this quiet is well die.
You're so busy, texting loud, factory of lights, that's all you're about. I'd rather be hated for telling the truth than look up as a faking my goddamn youth. That's so busy, living the lie. I'm so damn free, I'm afraid I could die. Die from the silence. Guess I'm free tomorrow. Don't worry, I won't call.
I tell her, another day, another dollar. Then you walk in. And suddenly, the math just didn't add up anymore. Yeah.
The fluorescent lights were humming low, a corporate lullaby. Just another Tuesday morning watching deadlines crawl and die. I called them all puppets, said the crowns were made of glass. Kings and queens of nothing, running circles, running fast. Been a ghost in the server, thought I was above the race. Free from all that fake shit, free from needing any grace. They spray ambergris, fake grace in a bottle they designed. Chasing cloud in the factory, can't see what they left behind. And you came in a hurricane in slow-mo visual attack. Cute face, perfect frame, got my system off track. Not a showpiece, not another filter lie on the screen. The only real centerpiece this ghost has ever seen. My whole world glitched, lost all its energy. System overload, every wall I built for 7 years just corroded. You just walking smelling like mercy I can't find. And crack my fucking mask, now there's no place to hide. Cause you're the morning sun, I'm just the hangover from last night. A different galaxy, a different kind of light. God took 6 days on the world, probably 7 days on you. So what the hell is a broken ghost supposed to do? Just admire the masterpiece. And I try to own the art. One-on-one meeting, the project was on fire. Pressure cooking, deadline burning like fire. And for a second, man, I lost my cool, I confess. One moment of caprice, words came out a mess. Raised my voice at an altar piece, watch my pride corrode. Then through your laptop speakers, a voice I didn't know. Why is he yelling at my baby girl like so? Wanted to just die right there, disappear through the flow. My blood ran cold, my face turned hot, I wanted just to die. Then you looked at your screen and said, Mom, it's fine, he's a good guy. One line from your lips and my whole ghost world imploded. You covered for my rage while I was begging to dissolve. They run towards something broken, I just run from feeling real. Turns out the cage ain't their calendar, it's this freedom that I feel. Cause you're the morning sun, and I'm the hangover from last night. A different galaxy, burning way too bright. God took 6 days on the world, definitely 7 on you. So what the hell is a broken fool like me supposed to do? Just admire the masterpiece and tear myself apart.
Laughed at their busy armor, called their hustle just a show. Now I'm free in this size, and I got nowhere to go. You gave grace to a ghost who was too proud to be alive. God took 7 days on you, I took 7 years to hide. That's a debt I can't repay, that's a debt I can't repay.
Cause you're the morning sun, I'm just a hangover from last night. A different galaxy, a different kind of light. God took 6 days on the world, took 7 days on you. What the hell is a haunted ghost supposed to do? Just admire the masterpiece and not try to own the art. The fluorescent lights keep humming.
Free tomorrow,
Won't call.
back to work,
Back to work.
Yeah. A dot teller in the glow, fluorescent lights still humming, but I ain't floating no more. Here we go. Hey. 7 years ago, floating through the server cold, caught them puppets on strings, said the crowns were fool's gold. I was outspoken, tearing down that plastic race. Turns out I was frozen. Freedom's just a lonely space. Mocked the busy armor, laughed at every meet, invite superior in silence. Thought I had the clearer sight, then she walked in, hurricane in slow-mo grace. Every wall I built for years just fell without a trace. Lost my cool 1 second, raised my voice like a disgrace. Her mother on the speaker, I just wanted to erase, but she said he's a good guy, cover for my mess. That one line from her lips put a crack inside my chest. Couldn't pay that debt back, couldn't run from what I felt. The cage I said was theirs, it was always one I built myself. They were running to a connection while I ran from feeling real. Now I'm standing at the ladder and I'm learning how to heal. They said I was broken, now I was just woken. 7 years of silence, now my eyes are finally open. From frozen emotion, small steps, no explosion. She gave grace to a ghost that became my devotion. They said I was broken, now I was just woken. Every word unspoken now becomes a promise chosen. From frozen emotion, climbing with devotion. Not a revolution, just a soul back in the ocean. Monday morning, same lights, but something shifted in my chest. Stopped declining invites, started showing up like all the rest. They look confused. The ghost just took a seat, not to tear them down this time, just to be complete. Still see the cracks, still see the strings they never mentioned. But I'm done calling freedom what was really just attention. She caught me in the break room, said you didn't call. I said I got awoken, tired of watching from the wall. No golden thorns I'm chasing, no crowns I need to fill. Just learning how to be here, learning how to be real. They text the group chat, asking who's coming out tonight. I type I'm in deleted, type thanks for the invite. Small steps still counts, that's the only way I know. Not a war, not a conquest, just a seed I'm trying to grow. This ladder's not for conquering the heights I used to yearn. It's just for standing next to people I could finally learn. They said I was broken, now I was just woken. 7 years of silence, now my eyes are finally open. From frozen emotion, small steps, no explosion. She gave grace to a ghost that became my devotion. They said I was broken, now I was just woken. Every word unspoken now becomes a promise chosen. From frozen emotion, climbing with devotion. Not a revolution, just a soul back in the ocean. Yeah. Ay, not fueled by emotion, not chasing the golden, fueled by a debt that was never fully spoken. I made a choice, not for glory, not for fame, just for that one moment when she covered my disgrace. God took 7 days on her, I took 7 years to hide. Now I'm finally in motion, and that's enough tonight. Hey, fluorescent lights keep humming, yeah, but I'm not a ghost no more. Small steps still counts, I'll show tomorrow.
A dot teller, they told me to write hits of the dream, but I'd rather tell a story, you know what I mean? So forget the industry, I'm focused on the life scene. This is my memoir, chapter 1, unclean.
Yeah, check it.
I feel like a classic soul on a record, gathering dust without a sound, waiting to be checked. Got the heart, got the art, but the world ain't connecting. Just another unheard message I'm projecting. 7 years invisible, hiding my fragility. One act of grace cracked my false invincibility. She covered for my rage with no duplicity. One line from her lips rewrote my whole history. Been taking nails since the day that I began, trying to build a castle on a foundation of sand. Every lesson learned is a scar that I have earned. If every failure left a mark, I'd be nothing but scars. Just a mosaic of a broken, beating heart. Talent wrote the check, attitude couldn't cash it. Learned humility the hard way, ego in a casket. Yeah. This ain't a hit, this is my memoir. Keep your crowns out, keep truth in these bars. You can guard your image, I will show my scars. Every line that I let bleed pulls me from the dark. I was a ghost in the server, now I speak my name. No more polishing the pain just to play your game. Authenticity of everything you sell is fame. If the story's really mine, I don't need a claim. But my story ain't the only one. I look around the city, see the quiet acts of grace, both the beautiful and gritty. Saw a young girl with a smile, handing out free food, changing someone's world just by being good. Then I found more truth in a biker fixing the drain. Then in all the empty anthems they scream for personal gain. He saw a problem, stopped his ride, didn't ask for any praise. Just a humble act of service in these self-obsessed days. They want complexity, layers, image, brand, I choose simplicity. Here's the truth, here's where I stand. Visibility without authenticity is just another glass crown. I'd rather gather dust and let the real me drown. They write their chapters quietly, not for the victory lap. Just filling in the holes on this broken human map. Industry wants publicity, I choose authenticity. My scars ain't flaws, they're proof of my integrity. This ain't a hit, this is my memoir. Keep your crowns out, keep truth in these bars. You can guard your image, I will show my scars. Every line that I let bleed pulls me from the dark. I was a ghost in the server, now I speak my name. No more polishing the pain just to play your game. Authenticity over everything you sell is fame. If the story's really mine, I don't need a claim.
And what about you? When the noise all fades away, are you the director of your story, or just an extra in your own play? Are you truly living, or just breathing in and out? Reading from a script that someone else has written, filled with doubt. Your story doesn't need their publicity.
Done polishing my story for fake credibility. The ladder ain't about the top, it's about dignity. A story don't need a bestseller's publicity. It just needs your truth told with simplicity.
Yeah. Hey, Doc, tell her check the mic 1, 2. They ever try to put you in a box? Let's talk about it.
Third interview this month, different room, same clock, same script, same act, same talk. We love your vision, but here we go. Check it, VP, leaning back, the leather chair creaks refreshingly unconventional. That's how he speaks, love the portfolio. Said my vision's kinda deep, but the board needs something soft or something safe to keep. He said translate that energy to something we digest. Stakeholder management, compliance, you know the rest. Sand down your edges, fit the template, learn the code. Speak their language, walk the line, carry their load. 7 years ago I would've walked out, caught him fake. Ghost back to the server, let superiority bake. But I learned something real from a woman's gentle grace. She called me good when I was bad, it cracked my frozen face. So I look them in the eyes, no anger, no pretense, just clarity that took me 7 years to make sense. I said I understand compliance, I understand the game, but I also know self-reliance. They don't sound the same, they want compliance. I give them self-reliance, call it defiance, I call it quiet alliance. With my spine, with my tribe, with the ones who arrived younger of one. But I ain't gotta walk alone to survive. They queue up copies, same barcode on every soul. I keep the glitches in my code, won't shrink to fit that role. You can tag it non-compliant, I just call it breathing light. In the hallway full of echoes, I'm the signal in the night. I told them straight, the version that you want don't exist. Honest guidance, a comfortable silence. Take your pick, he blinked twice. Said that's quite the stance to take. I said it's not defiance, it's just me, make no mistake. No offer came, I walked into the afternoon light. Not bitter, not triumphant, just less static in my mind. Used to ghost the room, now I'm present in my silence. 7 years of hiding, now my presence is my guidance. The ladder ain't for climbing over backs and cold defiance. It's where you brace your feet and offer hands of self-reliance. Phone buzzed in my pocket, message from my crew. Dinner tonight, I type back quick, yeah, I'm in with you. That's the alliance I was missing when I thought that lonely winds. Tracing all the strings in the air, never felt the fray in my own skin. Now I show up, not above, just honest where I stand. Y'all remember one, don't mean I gotta be your lonely man. And to the kid who's sitting in that meeting feeling small, trying to sand your edges down just to fit inside the wall. The echo in your chest that says this ain't where I belong. It's not weakness, it's a compass, it's been right all along. She gave grace to a ghost who was too proud to be alive. God took 7 days on her eye, took 7 years to hide. But I'm done with that, I learned defiance needs connection. Self-reliance with alliance, that's the real direction. So let them have the spotlight, let them chase the rolling trend. I take the dawn with my circle where the day don't need pretend. Not an audience of millions, just the ones who showed up real. When I stopped performing free and started learning how to feel. You want a smaller me, sorry I don't speak compliance. You want a version that don't exist, I can't provide it. My flaws are my credentials, every crack a quiet case. I stop airbrushing the record, let the hit stay in its place. See, I used to call the distance proof I was a different breed. Like I was on a higher floor just cause I refused to bleed. Now freedom ain't a balcony, looking down on every face. It's being fully in the frame, not editing my space. Not louder than the rest, just tuned enough to hear. Genre the one, don't mean alone, it means I'm finally here. They want a simple category, a file, a finished son. Keep your template, keep your box, my final scene's a rising sun. Peace. Peace.